I saw this post that said not to be dramatic, but discovering how attractive Asian men are feels like missing the best plot twist of my own life, and I have some thoughts. First, let me tell you a story. When I was in my tween years and I was watching an episode of The Mentalist on TV with my mom, she pointed out that she liked the character Cho because, number one, he's Korean and not Japanese or Chinese, which was uncommon at that time, and two, he was a tough cop and not like a nerd character. That was the first time I ever thought about it, but my mom, who married an Asian man in the 90s, had likely heard all kinds of comments about my dad for decades up until that point. She was the first person to point out the stereotypes for Asian men and how The Mentalist was breaking them, and this was back in 2008. Also, Tim Kong is a hottie, look at him. To be fair, pre-2008 there were Asian men in non-nerd roles, but they were just all in martial arts movies, so I guess the attractiveness of Jet Li and Donnie Yen weren't at the top of people's minds. Anyway, my point here is that the world wasn't devoid of hot Asian guys when I was a kid. In fact, if you were on YouTube in the early 2010s, there was no avoiding BuzzFeed, and let's not pretend that tons of women weren't disappointed when Eugene Lee Yang came out as gay. Anyway, now in the 2020s we have a ton of Asian actors that are recognized as hot guys. We have Manny Jacinto, Henry Golding, Justin Min, just to name a few. So I guess what irks me about this girl saying she discovered that Asian men are attractive is that there have always been attractive Asian men out there in Hollywood and on the internet. No girl, you did not discover that Asian men are attractive. You were just told that they were unattractive over and over again through the movies you watched, constantly writing them as undesirable side characters. I mean, I was too, we all were. Even now, with so many attractive Asian male actors to choose from, we still don't have a big ticket movie with an Asian actor as a romantic lead. Of course, I'm sure this girl is young and saying this because she's just getting into K-pop, but as a K-pop veteran, I remember when BTS performed on the AMAs in 2017 and they were met with countless negative comments about them wearing makeup or looking too feminine. I know she didn't mean any harm, but seeing posts like these really irritates me because girls get into K-pop, they objectify these Asian guys overseas, and don't pay any mind to the racism in the West that led to this plot twist in her life. So if you're also someone getting into K-pop like this girl, I hope you can get a little angry about the fact that Asian guys have been catching strays for decades just to make white men look good. And do me a favor and watch the 1997 Cinderella movie with Brandy and Paolo Montalban. He was my first on-screen Filipino crush. Oh, and also read my webtoon. My male romantic lead is Filipino Korean. Okay. Have a good day. Bye!